the kingship or the monarchy in Lagos, where were the Aworis? Where were you, the Aworis? Where were the Isheris? Where were the Jebus? Where were the Ekitis? Where were the Egbas? The point now is that modernity or westernization has given leverage for all that is happening. When the Beninese, a very civilized people, who were civilized to the extent that they were the first that the Portuguese had visited in this area of Nigeria or West Africa.
If you know, say, liver gum you, watch this video. Sickness where some people they sick now just say how Benin Empire they become very great like this that the whole world they respect them. That one a sickness where many people they sick now. Haters more na gather here. If your liver gone, watch this video. Then of course they will look some people like some Asian people, not be all, don't quote me wrong. So Asian people they see their comment like if you be like say all these haters they throw man me Benin, they'll say not say those they say Benin. If Oba Benin come off on our life, I mean some Asian people, you guys are nothing. Oba Benin is a descendant of God from heaven to the land for everybody to worship, if you don't know. Oba Benin is supposed to be the pride of the whole Africa as a whole, if you don't know. Benin Empire is a great land that not be you of yesterday one can they capitalize or they talk about them. I dey beg una of this generation, no use lie to feed yourself or cause you extend that to your children. If you don't know from now know that Oba of Benin now the representative of God to the head for you to worship, and you must worship it because why? You go continue to the seek if you keep to the hear the greatness of Benin Empire. Yes, and they talk to haters because I know some of now full year, and if you really get liver, play this video finish, hear and finish. If you not sick, not be mad. If you hear this video finish, you go sick.
The kingship or the monarchy in Lagos, where were the Aworis? Where were you, the Aworis? Where were the Isheris? Where were the Jebus? Where were the Ekitis? Where were the Egbas? The point now is that modernity or westernization has given leverage for all that is happening. When the Beninese, a very civilized people, who were civilized to the extent that they were the first that the Portuguese had visited in this area of Nigeria or West Africa. Did they not see the Lagos, the Yorubas? They don't see the Igbos? They don't see the Ijaws or whatever? Why did the Portuguese have to go to see the Oba? Because they recognized the civilization of the Beninese and the establishment of the Benin monarchy at that time. A well-structured and well-organized system to tell you that the Beninese have been a very civilized people. It was part of the civilization that they had moved to establish a place called Eko in Lagos. The fact that the entire area is surrounded by Yorubas does not mean that the Beninese do not have a claim to Lagos. The Oba of Lagos told you he's a Benin man. Ashikba and Co. Do you know the meaning of Ashikba? The title Eletu Odibo. Do you know the meaning of Eletu Odibo? The Ikense festival, the Ikense rituals that is performed at the instance of getting a new Oba in Lagos. Do you know what Ikense means? Ikense is a Benin word. You see, you say that the Beninese have no portion of land. You are automatically saying that the Oba of Lagos has no land in Lagos. Nobody creates land. We all are migrants as long as we sojourn on earth. We migrate from place to place and dominate and possess. The Beninese at that time came all the way from Benin, 400 kilometers away, and dominated Lagos and possessed Lagos, where the Aworis had to pay tax and pay tributes. You, of course, Oba Kosoko has told the British that that Lagos belongs to the Oba of Benin. The Kosoko family knows that. And I'm surprised that you and Oshodi will be the one to come and talk like that. The Oshodis are a title in the palace of the Oba of Lagos. And the Oba of Lagos is a creation of the Oba of Benin. Yet you come out and speak in that manner. But I'm not too bothered because I am aware one of the Kosokos has come to tell you that your history or what you were saying was not right. That you were trying to misrepresent facts. Eko as it is belongs to the Beninese. Belongs to the Beninese. If not for modernization, westernization, who would have challenged the Beninese in Lagos or in Eko? A very civilized people. A very civilized people. But for the Westerners, for the coming of the British, who had come to juggle the structure, land, Eko. And even the areas around outside the island, the way you call Lagos, many of those places were not in existence. As at the time the Benin got there. It was the Yorubas and the who started pulling in when they saw the behalf of activity of Lagos as a camp. A trade port that was established by the Benin to the extent the Portuguese recognized it and had come to call it Lagos from the word Lagos. From the word Lagos, they got Lagos, lagoon. You understand me now? So, you don't come up and say things like that. The Oba is very right to have said that Eko, or rather some parts of Lagos, was established by his forefathers. What is foundation? Was establishment. You will not found anything new. You will not establish something that's already been established. So when you say the Benin established Lagos, Eko, of course, yes. It was the authority and the commercial life of Eko that vibrated to the surrounding and other areas of what you call Lagos today. To some part of Ogun and all that. The Oba presence, the Benin presence in Lagos made Lagos a viable place, an attractive place to have pulled others from the suburb to come and settle around what you call your mainland today because of the involvement of the Benin. So we will not just forget our history and think that you just wake up and start rewriting history. Lagos has reached a climax of development and is doing well. Benin are not saying they want to claim Lagos. The Oba is not saying he's claiming Lagos. He's only telling you that historically, his ancestors founded that place. They established it and established a monarchy. How do you know a man who founds a place? Who will you say, which individual will you say had founded Lagos among their worries? Of course, it is true that you have pockets of them may have lived on the island, but they never established a system. The Benin came, established it, and made Lagos what Lagos is today, Eko. If the issue of the word Lagos is bring confusion, I can understand. But let's look at the part of Lagos in question, which is Lagos Island, where the Oba of Lagos is in charge. Except you want to tell me that the Oba of Lagos has no fritz on Lagos. Of course, Erelu the other day has told you, and you respect that, Lagos belongs to Benin. You cannot have an authority and you don't have possession of land. The Oba of Lagos cannot be Oba of Lagos without controlling Lagos, Eko land, or having a say on the affairs of land of Lagos. Why will he be collecting tributes? So those who were paying tributes to the Oba of Lagos were tenants to the Oba of Lagos. Well, you would have come to try to write history because of modernization. People are fighting here and there and bringing a lot of jargons and all that, trying to rewrite history. But the fact remains that Oba of Lagos is the king of Lagos, the king of Eko, and the king of Lagos. So if the Benin could establish that monarchy, that system, does that not tell you they have established Eko, established Lagos, and founded that place? Why are you breaking your head? The Awaris never founded that place. They were migrants. They got there first, but then they didn't possess it. They own it. Otherwise, they would have forced the Benin to pay them homage. Is it not ridiculous that people left their place almost 400 kilometers away and come to a place, dominate the place, and collect tax? The people there pay tribute to them. What are you saying, my brother? Lagos was established by the Benin, and the Oba of Benin was right. Take it or leave it. Eko, as it is a Benin word. Eko means camp. Eko is not a Yoruba word. But you are I can see people trying to form another word to mean Eko this, Eko Akate, Eko this. What is Eko? EKO. We will tell you what Eko means in Benin. We will tell you what the word Ikense means in Benin. We will tell you what the word means Idumota, Ota, what it means in Benin. We will tell you so many things that you don't know. In Lagos, that alludes to the fact that the presence of Benin in Lagos, in Eko, was very great. So please, as an Oshodi, don't make comments that we bring the Kosoko to denounce you and deny you of your statements. Kosoko knows well about Lagos. They know the history of Lagos very well. If the Kosoko has told you that Kosoko himself had told them at the point in time that he was not going to accept the British authority, rather that they should go to the River of Benin, who was the overlord administering Eko itself as at that time, when the British came between 1861 and 1862. We all know the role of Oshodi Takba in the battle between Akitoye and Kosoko. We know the role that was played by Oshodi. Today you have the monarchy is on in Lagos because of the role Oshodi also played to maintain that lineage of the monarchy when brothers, uncles, and cousins had their differences in Lagos or in Eko. And also know Kosoko himself has told you that Lagos belongs to Benin. So what are you saying? You, whose forebears were a title holder in the palace of the Oba of Lagos, so to speak, in the palace where Kosoko himself has been the king. What are we saying here? Is it not people trying to rewrite history? The fact is clear. Lagos or Eko was founded by the Benins. That's all. QED. Take it or leave it.